We're almost to the 2-year anniversary of when I first got parosmia from having COVID, which essentially means that anything and everything tasted like rotting roadkill. Super fun, for sure. I made a couple TikToks about this in the last year, but I realized I haven't given an update. I've tried essentially anything under the sun that has circulated the internet about how to fix it, different remedies, and nothing has worked except for one thing. Back in July of 2022, I came across a TikTok from someone on here. I cannot remember her name off the top of my head, but I'll tag her on this video. But she made a video about how fasting can potentially help with something like this based off of this article. I'll link this in my bio in case you will want to read this, but essentially the theory, I'm not a scientist myself, so I'm going to sound really stupid saying this, but that there's like a viral reservoir somewhere that like the virus is sort of living and it's sort of perpetuating these symptoms. So I embarked on doing a 5-day water fast. Would not recommend to everybody. However, having something like parosmia is the lowest I've ever been in my life. Like I was quite frankly just mean, I think, because I was hungry. I couldn't eat anything. So I was very desperate to have something that actually worked. And since I did that fast, almost, I would say I'm about 90% better. I can have chocolate again. I can have peanut butter again. I couldn't eat any sort of meat before. It smelled and tasted like absolute death, and I could not stomach it at all. It still kind of smells bad, but it does not taste as bad as it smells, so I'm able to eat it. I'm still not able to have coffee though, which is a bit rude, if I do say so myself. But I'm hoping that that will come back with time. But honestly, even with just like those core food groups coming back, it has truly been life-changing. I think I'd mentioned before that my hair was falling out because I clearly wasn't eating anything. And you can see all of these hairs right here are like new growth hairs. So that's how I know I was not getting enough nutrients. I didn't check with a doctor or anything before I did this because like I said, once you get to that point where you're not able to eat anything for a year and a half, you will try just about anything. And that's what I did. So if anybody has any questions, please let me know and I can see if I can answer them.